Coffee with Nikkie. In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. I don't know why I came out like that, but good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing Monday morning? Good morning. Let's give it up for yourself. Let's give you a round of applause this morning. Why? Because we are here, and we are here to start this week off with some new goals, new things, new opportunities, new outlook. So, you guys, welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie. Now, there's a lot of things that was going on this weekend. I had my third live sale last night on Instagram. I will talk more about that in detail. It lasted 4 hours, y'all. Four hours, y'all. It lasted 4 hours. So, super excited about that. I'm going to share my details about that. But the reason why I said that is because I am hungry. When I got off the live last night, it was like, what time was it? About 10 something. And I was like, I am so hungry. I wanted to eat before I got on the live, but I just didn't have time trying to set up everything. And so did the whole live thinking, oh yeah, I'll just be off in 2 hours. It's 2 hours, right? Oh no. We were on for 4. And so when I got off, I was like, I'm not gonna eat this late. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's gonna sit on me. I'm trying to get fit. And I can't do that, so I still ate, and I'm still hungry. I am so hungry. I ate like a taco, but I'm so hungry, so hungry. So last night, live sale, amazing. I'm thinking that I'm going to do another one either this Friday or maybe next Friday. One of these days out the week. I'm thinking I'm going to do it because I want to empty out my bins. We're going to be going to Texas at the end of the month. So I want to empty out all my bins. So I think I'm going to continue because I have some stuff left. I don't have a lot. When I did it, I went overboard. But let me see who's in the building, and let's get into all of the things, because I think this week's word is going to be restructure. I think the word of the week is going to be restructure. So let's see who's in the building. You guys are bright and early. I appreciate y'all. Good morning, Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building. She said, good morning, ladies. Good morning, Miss Lois. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Miss Sheila. How are you doing all the way from Virginia? Good morning. Good morning, Melly Mel. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Lois. Morning, Lois and ladies. Hit the like button. Everybody, as soon as you walk in the room, please and thank you. Please hit the like button. Good morning, Miss Deltra. Good morning. Good morning, Michelle. Michelle said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy said, good morning. Traveling the turnpike, heading back to Indiana. How was Philly? Did you have fun where you are from? Did you have fun? Good morning. All right, so we got Latrice in the building of Heartbeat Candle Co. I call her cousin, but here in these YouTube streets, we call her the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on Earth in the building. Good morning, cousin. Good morning. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jordan. You got school in what, a week? It's time for school. It's time to go back. Good morning, December. Do you remember Oh, good morning. She said, good morning, sis. I'm going to leave that, hit that like button up there, y'all. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 10:15 was the time that we got off. I got to say, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. First of all, some people stayed on the whole entire time, but I got to say a huge, huge, huge thank you to Big Meech and to Kay who held me down the entire time. 4 o'clock, I was like, Kay, you still here? I know Meech said she had to, she's like, I'll be right back or whatever, but I know I was like, are you still here? Because she was writing down the prizes. And I'm like, 4 hours is a little long. So we got off at 10:15, y'all. 10:15. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Chris Marie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Christina. Christina said, good morning, all. Good morning, sis. Jules is in the building, y'all. Jordan started school today. Oh, all right. Well, tell him I hope he had a great day today. I was thinking it was at the end of the last week in August, but okay. All right, Jordan. All right. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, happy money making Monday. Yes, yes, and yes. Damn, I would have jumped on if I knew it was still going after we dropped breaking off. I was on all night. We was on like a marathon. I felt like we were on like one of those televised marathons that they be having on like the telethons. That's what I felt like we were on. That's what I felt like we were on last night. Yes, they did. Held you down like food in a pressure cooker. Let me tell you, yeah, they were. I appreciate y'all. Don't even know how much I appreciate y'all. The reason why I appreciate y'all because I don't have to run down after y'all to help me. I also didn't have to I didn't have to worry about anything. I know that you guys was gonna handle everything. If I missed comments, you're like, Nikki, go up, check the comment. This person said this, look in the question bubble. Like y'all helped me because I was a little frazzled initially because I was thinking, okay, so this is the third live sale. This is gonna be different because I should have my setup kind of together. My setup is getting better. It's not where I want it to be yet. And that's why I think I'm going to go again on Friday so I could fix and do my setup a little better because I don't want to be, try to fix it while I'm on doing the live sale because that's what I was doing yesterday. I was trying to make sure that I could get it on the iPad and then I'm on the computer trying to look at the orders and then I'm here. It's a lot of stuff. So I got to make my setup the right way and so it can flow efficiently. So I'm going to keep on doing it till I get it. Keep on doing it till I get it. Let me see. Yeah, I had to step away for only 2 minutes. My headphones died and had to grab my AirPods. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I do. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, we did. We rocked out. You asked me to help and we rocked out. Yes, I had you, boo. I'm so thankful and grateful for y'all both. Thank you so much for holding me down last night. Last night was crazy. Last night was crazy. When I thought it was dying down, it kept picking back up. Every time I was like, "Oh, okay, there's no more orders." They just kept coming, and I'm thankful for it. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that. I'm grateful and thankful for it. But I was just saying, like I was looking at the time, like, okay, 2 hours done passed. Ooh, 3 hours done passed. Kay was like, okay, 4 hour, 4 hour live sale. We was on for 4 hours. Come on, telethon. That's what it felt like. It felt like a telethon. I had a blast. Sold candles at the reunion, nice, but forgot to add the video in the moment. It's okay. It's all right. Tell the people to send videos. Kay must have had her glasses on. Kay, you must have had your glasses on. Ooh, thank you. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She was ready to go. Ready to go. I'm always here to help you, Nikki. I got you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's get into like I said, the word for this week is going to be restructuring. We are going to take a page out of the businesses that are going out of business or they're closing down certain stores so that they can restructure and survive. And I think we should do the same as business owners. I think we should take a page from there and look at what we have to do to restructure our business so that we can also survive through tough times. It is going to get time. It's going to get tough. Sales are going to get slow. You're going to have to think of ways to reinvent yourself, think of ways to sell things, think of ways to put yourself out there. And so we're going to be talking about that this week. This week. Anybody, any of you guys came to the live sale? Put ones in the chat if y'all were with me last night. If y'all, I don't even know if y'all stayed. If y'all stayed the whole 4 hours, y'all the real MVPs. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you stayed for 4 hours, you the real MVP. Real MVP. Indeed. Yep. Hey, Janae. Good morning. Yes, let me tell you something. You are the Michelle. You stayed the whole time. Okay, so Chris Marie says she came in and out. But you know what? You did come in and out, but every time I mentioned your name, you were in there. So that was good because I was like, did you want? So it was a good thing that you were still there. I logged on before church started. Oh, what? I knew you was in church, so I wasn't even saying anything. Like, I was like, where's, oh, she's in church. She's in church. I didn't stay long. Got you. If y'all was in there for the 4 hours, I told you you are the OGs for real. For real. And Lakeisha Keisha, yes. Lakeisha Keisha was in there. Melissa said she was in there for a bit. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, so I've never been on Instagram long enough for it to cut you off. It cut us off last night. And people were asking about the sale, right? Right, Kay and Meech? People were asking about the sale, and I had like seconds, and it just shut it all off. Shut the whole operation down. I was like, either I'm gonna come back on and I'm gonna get the sale, or I'm gonna just let it go and then come back at it, whenever we do another live sale. But let me tell you, it was good. It was good. I thought it was gonna die down, and then the orders just was gonna stop, but they didn't. They just kept flowing, and I am so again grateful and thankful that it did. Yas, one word. Yas was there the whole time. Yep. And she brought people in too. She brought her mom in, she brought her cousin in, and they placed orders. No, I didn't stay the whole time. Homework had me going. Got you. Yes, I've never been on Instagram that long. Never in my life. I didn't even know that was, I thought it was the thing when they say Instagram usually cut you off in an hour, but that was in the beginning of Instagram. So, with the lives. And now I'm like, I had no idea they cut you off. They cut me off. They didn't give me an opportunity to say, like, okay, do you want to keep going? They just was like, all right, live ends in 27 seconds. I was like, what? 27 seconds? But it was really good. It was a really good live. I'm going to attempt to try it on. I'm not going to attempt, but I have to see how I could get it done on TikTok. I'm going to try TikTok, and then I'm going to do it again on Instagram. I was asking my people, my customers, my family, my friends, if they think that I should do a whole scoops channel. So that gives me the opportunity to stay creative. As makers, you already know. There's certain things that you make. You can't always be creative. You can't always test out new scents. You can't always try, different products and see if they're going to work because you have orders to fill and you have things that you have to do. So you can't just go off on the fly and be like, oh, you know what? Let me just attempt dessert candles. You don't have that, right? You don't have that opportunity, especially when you're running a business and you have to make money. You got to use what's making money to make those things. So I was like, I think I may just do a scoops channel again because it'll keep me creative. I could keep on doing all the colorful things and things that I want to do on my scoops channel and maybe do it either every 2 weeks. I was thinking a week, and I was like, that may be a little tough because when I'm filling my orders, I don't have time to be making any additional stuff, right? I really don't. I don't have any time to create anything outside of what I have to create. And so it may not be every week, it might be every 2 weeks, but it's still really good. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. Every 2 weeks. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. They cut you off. Wow. Yep. There were a few people asking right at the cutoff time. I try to answer everyone before it cut you off. And like I said, it didn't give me an opportunity to even say I want to stay. It just cut me clear off. And I was trying to say everything real fast, but it just cut me right off. Was it around 8:50 p.m. or so? Because I tried to log on when I left church, but it told me it was over. No, it was at what time did we end, Michi? Michi said 10:15, so it was around like 10:15. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Patricia was in there too. Yeah, we ended at 10:15. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How you doing this amazing morning? Christina said, amazing job, Nikki. Thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate you. I'm gonna try. Yep. I will say it was a success though. You did so good, Nikki. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it is getting easier, and this is a transparent moment. It is getting easier to explain what I do, how I do it, and how this whole operation is working. And so if I only did it once, trying to wait till it was perfect, I would have never gotten to this point. And I'm still not where I want to be. And but it is getting easier. So I say this to say, all of you guys who are nervous about putting yourself on social media, nervous about what you think you're going to look like, what you think you're going to sound like, keep on doing it. It's going to get easier. You're going to learn how to say your business pitch and everything in a bite-sized morsel, and you'll be able to it'll just roll off your tongue like second nature. Because at first when I started, I was taking the long road to explain how the sale works, what's going on. And so now I'm able to like keep it rolling so that when I see new people coming in, I could say it all over again, what exactly it is. Sometimes I'm still stumbling on my words. I really do still stumble. But for the most part, I'm kind of comfortable with the flow of how it moves, and I'm not taking 20 minutes to explain what it is because nobody's gonna listen. I got to be able to catch their attention really fast. So I want to say, if you are nervous about going live, if you are nervous about showing up on social media, just continue to do it. It is going to get easier. You're not going to get on there. I don't care how much research you do. I don't care how much practice you do in private. I don't care what you do. When you actually do it, it's going to be a difference, and then you'll notice. So the more you do it, the more you're going to get comfortable with it, and the better you'll become at it. So I want to encourage you all to do that. Right? Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to try IG for a sale. I'm telling you, why not? Why not? I think you should. So the few things that I want to talk about, I wanted to talk about the live sale. Does anybody have any questions about the live sale? Do you want to ask me anything about it? I'm open for questioning. If so, let me know in the chat. I could only catch a small portion of your sale. I'm not going to miss the next one. I wanted my carpet refresher. Let me tell you about this carpet refresher, okay? Let me tell you about it. So what I did this time for my live sale, last time I only filled up the live sale number 2. Yesterday's was live sale number 3. Live sale number 2, I just filled up my bins, right? Both bins, my regular size bin, my extra large bin, I just filled it up. I did not have allow for, if the bin get empty, am I going to replenish it, right? I didn't have stuff to do that last the sale number 2. So I said, you know what? And then we ran out. I was at the bare bones. Like I was scraping the size of the bins because there was nothing left in there to give. Right. And so I had to think about what I'm going to do. So I made more. So I bought boxes and boxes extra so that I could replenish in the regular, replenish in the jumbo. And the carpet refreshers, I had put a lot in the bins, but I forgot that I had a box off to the side and some body butters because my bin, the extra large bin, I've had like 2 carpet refreshers left in there. And I think I may have had 3, maybe 4 body butters left in there. And I was like, this is all I got left. And then I found the box and then I was like, whew. So I put it in there. But those carpet refreshers, oh my gosh, they went so fast. Very true. Just do it. Go live. Period. Just Patricia said the lead up was so awesome. Would you say this was the most successful sale you've had? Yes. Now it depends on how I'm comparing it, right? So the first one was good. I didn't sell out. I was getting used to it. The second one was better because I was more used to it and I kind of had a system, and I also sold out of the bins. The third one, I would have sold out. Michi said I would have sold out in about an hour and a half because I had to start replenishing the buckets at an hour and a half point. And that's probably also something that contributed to us being on for 4 hours because I had the products to keep replenishing. And so it was more successful in the way that I was, better prepared to have longevity. But yeah, it was really good. It was really, really, really good. So I would say the most successful to date, yes, I would. I'm excited to launch mine next month. Yes, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. The hype you created leading to it was dope. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I also want to say that too. Like when you're doing something, if you're doing a live sale or if you're doing anything, you have your pre-launch and you should be promoting yourself, getting people excited, sending out emails, doing all the things. You have to do that because people are anticipating what's going on. Like when people were popping into my live, if they miss my posts, if they miss my emails, if they miss whatever, when they popped on, it was like, oh, what's going on? There's a sale going on. Everybody was still excited to do it. But if in your stories, they're going to be like, well, what's going on? What's going on Friday night? What's going on Sunday night? Why is she putting this in here? Why is she doing this? And it lets everybody know these are all the things that's going in here. This is what's going down. This is how it's going to be. Make sure you in the room. You don't want to miss it. Last time we sold out because that's going to give people that FOMO that they need so that they can get in your room, right? That it's going to give them the FOMO that they need to be in the room, to want to be a part of it, right? And it's like, oh, I didn't know you had this. When I started telling the story on my stories, people were like, "Oh my gosh, Nikki, you got pumpkin? Oh, I'm coming. Oh my gosh, Nikki, you got that? You bought the room sprays back? Oh my god. Oh, you bought the wax melts back." Like people were excited, and these are products that I didn't think people were very excited about because they were not bestsellers on my website. So I didn't think that people were excited about it. I'm like, they weren't moving, and they were moving, but they weren't moving as fast as I wanted them to move. I was still stuck with things sometimes after a season or whatever, and I was like, I'm just not going to do it because it's not moving. And again, it could also be me. I don't want to clutter my feed. I don't want to clutter my feed with a bunch of different things. So if you came to my website, if you came to my social media or whatever because you love my skincare, and I'm talking about bath products and bath bombs and wax melts and all these other things, you may be interested in it, but that's not what you're there for. And so if I don't put it up pretty soon, you're gonna find somebody else to follow. And so I decided that I didn't want my feed to be so cluttered, and I will just focus on the skincare because those are where my best sellers are. And I will focus on the scoops and being able to be creative and testing out new things and trying those out on a new channel or on the back end, kind of not the back end, but you know what I'm saying, like doing the feature of the scoops and stuff like that. So it's not going to be products that I carry all the time, but if you're interested in what I have, make sure that you're in here. And not only will you get to try it out, but you'll get to try it out at a discounted rate, and you get to kind of basically choose what you want. You know what I'm saying? You get to you have variety within the bins. So yeah, that's what we got popping. So if you got any questions or whatever, let me know in the chat. Any questions about the live sale, let me know in the chat. I am an open book. I will let you know what I know. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning. Not by no way and by no means am I saying I'm a pro, because I am not. I am still learning and growing. Again, I'm still trying to perfect my setup. I'm still trying to perfect my flow. So yes, yes, and yes. And I also am going to be sending out a not a feeler. I'm going to be sending out like a flyer or whatever, but I want people to come and let me know what products they like. Did they like the scent? Should we add the scent? Should we add a bigger size? Da 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 da. And just keep them informed of when the next live sale is. So I'm going to keep track of the people who did come to the live sale, so that when we have the next one, they'll be interested to say, oh my gosh, I got to check and see what's in there. I offered some new scents. I offered some new products, and so people received it very well, and I didn't think that they would. Why? Because everybody is always ordering skincare on my website, so I didn't think that those things would be received as well as they were, and they really were. So it was good to know. Good to know. You did good advertising. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For me, I was like, I can buy in bulk, so I don't have to pay different ship. Yep, different shipping at different times. That's my consumer perspective. Mm-hmm. 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 The sale was so popping. Lord have mercy. I thought I was going to miss out. So I was ordering while I was driving. And I was like, Miss Kim, you better be safe. Let me tell you, like I said, those carpet refreshers, everybody was like, I'm glad I ordered early. I'm glad I ordered early. I didn't even think that was something that was going to be a popular item at all. At all. I did not think it was going to be a popular item. And then what was great about it was that people who are my customers, they are, well, mostly everybody in it was customers, but they were talking to the other, like, new people coming in, talking about when they was like, well, what product should I try? Should I try this? How about this? Everybody was chiming in on what they like and why they like it. So they said, oh yeah, you should get the lip scrub. Oh yeah, you should get this. Oh yeah, you should get that. And that was so good because they were doing the job for me. And so I didn't have to really go too far into an explanation because, you know, people who love and enjoy those products, they were in the comments and they were engaging. It was so nice. It was a beautiful time. It was a beautiful time. Very beautiful time. I was very impressed, excited, and I was like, kudos. Kudos. Um, I tend to do that when I buy. I'll buy as much as I can so I don't have to go back again and do another shipping fee. I know them shipping fees be insane. Rafi be like, pay the shipping fee. I don't want to pay the shipping fee. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm going to the store. I'm not paying no shipping fee. Let me see. I'm watching it at work today. It's 4 long hours. 4 long hours. I'm watching it at work today. We were breaking down at a market yesterday, and then we weren't and then we weren't ready for the first day of school today. Oh yes, I forgot. Alejandro had the first day of school too. I sent him a message on TikTok saying I hope he had a good day at school. A survey. Yes, thank you so much, Kay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to do that. Did you continue to get orders after the live was over? I did. Yes, I did. Did you continue to get orders after the live was over? And if so, how long did you continue to get them for? I'm not sure because I went to bed as soon as it was over, but I did get orders afterwards. Some people were ordering because they just was ordering on the website. They didn't even have the code to use. I did leave the code up for them, but they did not use the code. So any orders that I got afterwards did not use the code. And then I did get some because I left my bundles open and it's still open. I got to close it when I get off of here. Some bundles came through as well, but they didn't get it. They can order the bundle, but they can't get the bubble. So it still was going. It still was going. And my intent was to send out another email. And this is, you know, strategy for you guys if you want to use it. My intent was to use an email when the live sale was going on to send out an email letting people know, okay, so you can't come to the live sale. Don't worry, we got you. You can still save 30% on the website if you shop tonight. Da 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 da. That was the intention, but I didn't send it out because I already sent out two emails for the day, and I said I didn't want to hit them with a third one because then they might not open it. So I didn't. Then I said, you know what? It's only going to be on for 2 hours. I'll just send the email afterwards. You know, after I see how much traction I get. And I didn't do it. So that's one of the things I would have done. I would have implemented that shopping credit for those who couldn't be on Instagram Live with me. What kind of products did you sell the most of in the bins, Melody, or do I sell the most of on my website? Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Nikki and chat. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to ya. Good morning. Let me see. I told him he has to tell people when he responds. He has an iPhone now. Ooh, he fancy. Ooh. But I also loaded TikTok and IG on his phone so he can do his content. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I was wondering how long to leave the code up. Makes sense if they get it, they get it. Yes. So you can do it however you want. There's no set rules. Again, I'm making up the rules as I go along. So I thought about that during the day. I was like, I should be able to make it open so that if you can't make the live stream, you can still shop the sale. And again, I didn't get that far, so I would definitely use that because when the live sale is over, the order still can be churning, coming in. So I would definitely. Um, you gotta go. All right. In the bins. In the bins, the most popular items in the bins were they were kind of like everything. They were kind of like everything. Would you say, Kay and Meech? I would say the whip body moves, the scrubs, and the carpet refreshers. Those three things were what everybody was wanting. I have been meaning to do that on my feed. Let me see. I've been meaning to do that on my feet. I felt the same way, Nikki. I only want to promote my candles and body butters. Secondary as those are the two products I'm known for. Yes. Yes. Because you don't okay, so it's nice to have everything. It's nice because even when like if you do events, it looks nice, right? To have variety, but you see what people gravitate towards, and then you got to work with what they're gravitating to because you can't just I want you to try everything. That would be nice, that would be ideal, but that's not what people do. People are going to go to what what they know of you or what they feel most led to, and so you gotta be able to work that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I know skincare. My best sellers is skincare. My bread and butter is skincare. Guess what? I'm gonna focus on skincare. Home fragrance, all those other things which I love to do. That's not my bread and butter. It can be some icing on the cake, but it is not my bread and butter. And so I focus on my bread and butter. I know which side my bread is buttered on. And so I lean on that side. So any other questions? Anybody else have any other questions? What I would say is I would definitely have emails leading up to what's going on. I would definitely I had emails leading up to what I was doing. I also had emails informing them, educating them on what scoops are, what's going on for the sale, why you don't want to miss it. I also gave them the FOMO, like the last time we sold out of all the products that was in there. You don't want to miss this one. This one's going to be even bigger and better than it was last time. I led up to it like that, and so when it was actually time, I was like, all right, countdown time. After that, I said, all right, 15 minutes, we about to go in. And then next time I am going to have the coupon code so that they can go. But I'm only going to give the coupon code maybe about 15 minutes into my live sale, because if I'm telling you that you're only going to be able to get this exclusive discount on my live stream and I give it to you beforehand, then you're never going to make my live stream. And I mean, the real point of it is for them to get the, to be it's a few things. I want them to be in the live stream, but I also do want to get the order. But how you gonna position it, right? How do you want to position it is the way, so I'm gonna do 15 minutes into the sale. I may even do a half an hour into the sale, or maybe even an hour into the sale. But next time I definitely will into the sale offer the coupon code so that they can shop and leave the coupon code up till midnight. That gives them time to search the website, especially if they're unfamiliar with my products. And a lot of people like to compare and contrast things and go here and go there and try this and try that. So I will give them time to operate on the website. Usually, because the live sales have only been lasting 2 hours for us, usually I would just be, I would have all of, not usually, but we do have all of the bundles and everything in one tab, and so they could just go there and get that and then come back, so they don't take no time. But for those people who don't want to scoop and they want to order from the website, I don't give them time to look. A lot of people go to your site, go away, come back, go and comparing things. They're doing a lot of things before they even press purchase. So you don't actually give them time, especially if I had like a 2-hour time slot. I'm rushing them to be on the website. I don't want nobody to rush. I want you to be able to take your time and look and get the things that you want. But I have to leave the code up longer. So that would be something that I would do different. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Kay said I should keep my mystery boxes up all throughout the whole season. Well, not throughout the season, but just keep it as a regular item on the website. And I think I may do that. And I'm also going to offer more mystery boxes because the mystery boxes, they go, and sometimes I don't, when I, this is the third one. So when I did it initially, I think I did 4 boxes. The second time I did 6 boxes. This time I think I did 6 boxes this time too. But what I did was I only had 3 boxes ready. Last time I had all of my boxes ready. So I'm going to do 10 boxes, 20 boxes, and have all my boxes ready because I show people what's inside the box. So definitely have more of those. Keep the bundles up for 24 hours after my live. Keep the bundles up after 24 hours out. Keep the bundles up for 24 hours after my live. I was told to keep my mystery boxes up. I'm still getting orders. For you, I would keep it up until midnight. However, remove the coupon code. Yes. And my coupon code is not valid for any of the boxes. Now, if you receive the credit from me, you are able to use your credit to, to get your box or whatever. But you cannot use the coupon code on top of any of the bundles because it's already at a discounted rate. So any bundles, there's an exclusion to the code. Can't use it at all. You can't use it at all. But if you get a credit, like a cash credit, you could use it on your box. You can't even use your 15% off on, or whatever credit you got. You can't use that on the boxes, but you can use the cash because it's, when you get a cash credit, it's just as good as cash. So that's what I did. Any questions? Any other questions? Before we go on to websites or more restructuring. Any other questions? Any other questions? And I would suggest that you guys on your website look and see what people are really enjoying on your website and then make that the focus on your social media. Because again, when you do a lot of things and you put it all through everything, it doesn't make sense when someone new is coming in. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense for them because I talk a lot to makeup artists or people who enjoy makeup and stuff like that. So when they coming in and they're coming into a bath bomb or they're coming in to a carpet refresher, they may want it, but that's not what they're there for. You know what I'm saying? They may want it, but it's not something that they came for, right? Yesterday was amazing. I learned a lot. Thank you so much, Candace. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, let me see. What else would I tell you guys? So what else? I am going to, like I said, I'm going to perfect my setup, and I think I may go live again on Friday. And initially, this all started because I was trying to think of a way to get rid of old inventory that I had, like jars and bottles and things that are not part of my regular product lineup that I needed to utilize because I wasn't going to destash because I know destashing was going to take forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go look for somebody to want to buy this. I'm not going to wait for you to come pick it up. I'm not doing all of that. I was like, I'm not doing all of that. So I had to think of a way that I could use these items. Like I said, I have thousands of these white bottles that I put my room spray in. I have thousands of those. I have these tiny lip balm containers. I have thousands of those. I bought them because Wholesale Supplies Plus had a sale on a surplus sale. So I bought them. I have red small jars and I still didn't pull those out. I have to get those out. I have hundreds of those. And I was like, well, I'll use those. My idea was I was going to use it for Christmas, maybe even use it for Valentine's Day, but they're still sitting. There's been plenty of Valentine's Days that passed and plenty of Christmases that passed, and them jars are still where they are. So I said, I'm going to use these things so that I could get rid of them. Same thing with ingredients, right? I have ingredients for things that I thought I wanted to make at a particular time. I thought was a great idea, and I have them sitting. And so since I have these ingredients sitting, what can I do? They're not expired, right? Who am I going to sell it to? I don't have no product makers in my immediate area. I can't just offload it on somebody else. What am I going to do with these things? I'm going to use it. And that's how this whole thing started, was as a way to use things that I already had. So I would suggest that, or encourage you, if you have things that you are not using because it's not part of your product lineup. Stop holding on to it saying you might use it. Those little perfume bottles that I put my room spray in, I had those bottles for years, years before I decided that I'm going to put room spray in those bottles. Because initially I thought I was going to make like a dry perfume. I thought I was going to make something. I never made it. And so I had them forever. And it was a good way to utilize those things. It was a good way to utilize those things. Working is working today, but yes, the carpet refreshers and the mousse were the best sellers last night. Yep, yep, yep. I have so much packaging, and jars. Perfect way to use it. Perfect way to use it. I have some old labels myself that I love these labels. They were vinyl labels. They were good quality labels, but it has my old logo on them. I can't even use it because it's my old logo. So I said I may even do an ice cream collection, and I was talking about doing an ice cream collection, and so I could use these labels. I could put them in these bins, right? Because it's not part of the brand itself. Like I want to be known for my brush me off soap. I want to be known for my take me off makeup remover. I want to be known for. No, it's not part of that. This is part of me being able to be creative and come up with a way to utilize these items that I can still make money off of. So I can still make money off of it. And what else? I did buy some small jars because I said, the goal is to use what I have, not to buy anything. But I did end up buying some small jars, some 4-ounce jars, because they are good enough. They're good to go in the regular size bin. So, and they look cute. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get some of those, put those in there. Some things I did buy, but ultimately, those are things that I already had. Think of ways that you could use these things. Think of what you can put in them and use them. Once we have better weather, because we've been having rain and humidity like forever. Once we have better weather, bath bombs are coming out. I'm gonna do bath bombs. Why? Because I still have citric acid. Why? Because I have packaging that bath bombs can go in, and I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? I have bottles. I have those bottles with the, I don't know what you call it, the squirty thing. I know it's called something, and I can't remember what it's called. But I may do some hair oils or something like that so I can do something with these bottles. They initially were supposed to be for squeezable wax. The bottles were a little too stiff for it to be a squeezable wax. Like you would have to struggle to get the stuff out, and so it can't be that. So it could be a body oil. It could be anything. I got lotion bottles. The only thing is that I'm missing. What am I missing to make lotion? I think emulsifying wax. I don't have emulsifying wax. I did, but I was like, I'm not making lotion, and I threw it away when I went through my whole cleaning frenzy, my decluttering frenzy. I threw it away. But I may purchase another bag of e-wax so I could make lotion, so I could get rid of these tubes that I have. I bought some gold those squeezable tubes. I bought gold ones of those for lotion. I never made, so I got those. I also have the ones that you put, the little bottles that you put on your keychain, because I was going to put hand sanitizer in it. That's when the panorama was going on. I didn't do that, but I still have those. I have some gold tins that I know Yaz uses these for her massage candles, but I was going to put lotion bars in there. I never did that, so I still have those. I may do something with that. But the way cocoa butter's prices are going, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Do it for the gram. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the gram. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Because cocoa butter is expensive. It went up sky high. And I'm eliminated it where I can. Some places I can eliminate, and that is okay, but I'm going to eliminate where I can. So that was the initial idea for me doing the live sales, was just to get rid of inventory that I already had. I have hundreds of those squeezable bottles. Miss Loiston, you need to have a squeezable live sale. You need to have a squeezable live sale. Yes, yes, and yes. Because if you're not using them, it's taking up space. That space could be used to be putting up the inventory that you want to be selling out of like crazy. And you know what? I also had ideas to do other things in my live sale that I didn't. I bought some Dollar Tree items that I wanted to personalize and just add some, different things in my bin, so it didn't seem like everybody was getting the same stuff. I didn't have time to get those done, so they're in the bag. They're gonna be for the next live sale. Um, but yeah, ultimately, it felt good to be getting fragrances off the shelf. It felt good to be making room for the items that I can be purchasing more of. So the things that I do sell, I can buy more of this thing because I got space. I got space. I love it. It is. I can make creams and lotions. Come on, Miss Lois. Come on, Miss Lois. Let's make it. Let's make it and let's do it. Let's make room for the things that's gonna make us the millions and the billions. You got stuff sitting in there on a what if I could, maybe I would, I should. You got stuff just sitting there. You might as well go on ahead and make some money off of it so that can get out the way. Make room for the stuff that's gonna sell, and you can sell more of the things that are your popular items. Y'all with me in the chat? Put ones in the chat if y'all with me. Ones in the chat if y'all with me in the chat. So we were talking about hosting your own live events last week. So Chantel was on with us last week talking about how to host your own live events. It could be in person, it can be virtual. And we have decided, okay, I'll catch the rest later. Oh, okay. Have a good day at Pilates, Melissa. Have a great day, sister. All right, so we were talking about hosting your own events, and so we're gonna lean more into that this week. But I think I don't know. I got to check and see if we're still on for part two. Do a part two for the in-person events or the in-person or virtual events. How to curate your own home fragrance and candle events. We are going to go through the motions, and we're going to not go through the motions, but we're going to host our own live event. But you guys will be coming with us. You'll be purchasing your ticket to be at the live event, but you're also purchasing I won't so much say a class, like a shadowing kind of thing, like I was saying last week. It's kind of like shadowing. So you can see what we're doing leading up to the virtual event and then how we're actually running the virtual event. So yes, you get to see the behind the scenes and everything. Ultimately, you are going to make the product, but you get to see how to host your own. So yes, it's not like, well, what am I supposed to do? And feeling like you're out of place because something didn't happen the way you thought it should happen, or maybe you dropped the ball somewhere, or maybe you didn't know you needed to do something. So we'll be going through that whole thing with you guys. So I hope everyone will join us. It is going to be very informative, and you can actually see what's going on in real time. And if you want, you can be doing it with us. So as we're going through the steps, you could be going through the steps in your business. You know what I'm saying? And then you can host yours on whatever day that you want, but you could be going through the same steps so that you know. So in real time, you're like, okay, so the email sequence, this is how I'm sending out the email sequence. All right, so I see, how they have theirs structured. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing, replace it with my words, my tone, my whatever, and I'm gonna start sending mine out as well. Right? I'm gonna start sending out feelers. Before I started my live sale, I asked people what they wanted. I asked people what kind of scents they like. I asked people what kind of products they like. I asked people what they wanted their home to smell like, so I could have an idea of what I was going to do, what I was going to have. Right? And so this is going to be the same thing with us leading up to the virtual event. So I hope everybody is going to want to be a part of it, want to shadow us, and do their own live events. And do their own live events. I will add them to my goal this week. Yes, Miss Lois. Yes, yes, and yes. I have way too many jars. A live candle sale is how I can get rid of them. Yep. So if y'all are interested in the class, put class in the chat. If you are interested in, again, it's not so much of a class, it's more so just following along. But let me know if you are interested in the class. Put class in the chat. Class in the chat. And we'll probably do something simple like a perfume roll on or something like that. And we'll see, because maybe we could get a sponsor. We'll see. We'll see how it's going to happen. But I'm going to keep you guys all informed of how we're going to do it and when we're going to do it. I have to speak with Chantel and see if we're going to discuss it on Thursday. And if so, you guys be ready, be ready, be ready to follow, because it is going to be, again, things are changing. We have to restructure. We have to do things differently. We have to approach things differently. We don't have to get left behind. We can go with the flow, right? We can start seeing the change and start adapting, right? We can pivot and we can adapt, right? Shirts on its way. Shirts is coming. When I get them, y'all have them. But yes, you're gonna have to learn how to pivot and adapt in these, in this situation, in these situations, in these times. How can you survive? How can you come up with something different? How can you pivot? You may not be selling the way you used to sell. Markets are not doing what markets used to do anymore. So now you got to change that up. So what does that look like? Does that look like you're going to be online selling live? Does it look like you're going to be hosting your own virtual events? What does that look like for you? And so again, I want you guys to get into the mindset of thinking of how can you restructure your business, and not so much changing a whole bunch of everything, right? Just how can you restructure your business, your mindset, wrap it around how people are buying now so that you can change your approach on how you sell. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. I can tell you right now, 4 hours for me was very lucrative. I was on 4 hours live. I didn't have to go pack up a car, go somewhere. It did take me some time to get all these products done and sleepless nights and all of that. Yeah. But no matter what you do, you still got to put the work in, right? You still have to put the work on. I was in the comfort of my home. I was having a good old time, and I was still doing what I do. Now that's a little different. I'm not just going to rely on my online sales, right? I'm just not going to rely on the traffic coming from wherever the traffic is coming from. I'm going to actually let the people know. I'm going to bring the website to you. I'm going to bring my products to you. We're on social media together. Let me bring me to you. Let me bring that to you. Right? Let me show you. You could buy, you want to try my products? Try right here. We on social media right now. What you got? Right? We on social media right now. What you got? So you got to think about how you're going to switch it up. How you're going to switch it up. Okay, so everybody, let's see. I said if you were interested in the class, put class in the chat. And so it seems like you guys are really interested in the class, and we are going to set everything up for y'all. Again, it will have a fee on it, but you're definitely going to be watching the process and learning. It's not just about the class, it's about what you're going to be doing in the process of it. How you're going to be able to set up yourself. You can do these virtual events as often as you want. You can do them as often as you want. If you want to host a virtual event every week, there's a bunch of people on the earth, right? It's virtual. You can have different people every single time. You don't got to think, well, I don't have enough customers to do it every week. Then guess what? You need to get in front of those customers. How can you get in front of your customers? Do you need to go live? Do you need to, send out emails? Do you need to create an ad? Do you need to do word of mouth? Do you need to just host a certain group of people? Because maybe you're just going to host, maybe there's a girls' night out and somebody is looking for something. You could advertise it like, we can host a virtual event for you and your bridal party, you and your whatever, you and your sorority, whatever that thing is. Let us host your virtual event. This is what you'll do. This is what you'll get. We'll have a great time. Your girls will, have cocktails, and we'll be the host for you. And all you can relax, let your hair down. Let us run this event for you. There's so many ways. That's a great idea. But there's so many ways that you guys can get in front of people. You don't necessarily have to be somewhere, right? You're not going to run out of people. You're not going to run out of people, and people are not going to run out of ways to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Or things to celebrate. People are not going to run out of things to celebrate. People are going to always want to celebrate. Christmas comes every year, but everybody's always excited about it. Birthdays come every year. Some people are very excited about it. Some people don't look forward to their birthday, but that's okay. But there's always going to be something that people are going to want to celebrate. no matter what. Somebody's got a promotion, somebody's getting married, somebody's doing, you know, you could even do it with guys if you wanted to. You want to host a men's event and they can make mandals, candles, whatever. Sell it like that. This is your groomsmen, or you want to do something to bond. They may not feel so comfortable with a woman being a host of it, but whatever. I mean, you could work it. You could work it. You may just want to be eye candy. Like if you, however you want to work this thing. Again, you got to pivot and you got to adapt. You got to go with the flow. You got to restructure. What could you do that could change the business a little bit for you? Right? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if this sounds good. Let me know if that sounds good to you. I'm with you. Had to catch up. Very busy with work today. Got you. Let me see. I asked around and people want to learn how to distress their teas. Sell them the t-shirts, sell them some tools, sell them some things that they could, you know, use. Maybe you put a little spray bottle in there, cost you $1 at the Dollar Tree. Put a little spray bottle in there. Put a little, whatever you do, because, you know, however you want to work it. Tell them all they need is scissors and da 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 da. I'm going to send you your t-shirt, your instructions, your this, your that. You may even do like how I did with the roadmap party. I had a little snack pack, a snack pack, right? And in the snack pack, it had all of the stuff that was for the event. All of the stuff that was for the roadmap party, it was all roadmap themed. You may even want to do something like that. Put a little snack in there for them. And be like, join me on da 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 da. Put an invitation in there and start the thing. And start the thing. And you even got people in here that want to do it. I want to learn how to do that, Kay. Chris Marie said she wanted to learn how to do it because she has some t-shirts that she wanted to, you know, make cute and different. She said she wanted to do that. So yes. Yes, yes, yes. Big kudos to Michi, Kay, and Keisha for helping you to keep everything flowing yesterday. Thank you so much, Miss Kim. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. I have to let them know I appreciate them every time. So let me know if you guys are, you told me you're ready, but sorry, threw me off. I get sparkly things and flashing lights, they throw me off. So yes, so Thursday we're going to be talking about doing more of the live classes and stuff like that. You'll be able to shadow us. We're going to call it something, not sure what we're going to call it yet, but just to get you ready in an alignment for things are changing. Things are changing and you got to change with it or you're going to get left behind. You're going to get left behind. You do not want to get left behind. You want to be able to change with you got to change with the change, right? You got to change with the flow of things. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to talk more tomorrow. We're going to talk about restructuring. We're going to talk about showing up. We're going to be talking about social media and your website. I know we spoke a little bit about it today, but we more so spoke about the live sale that I had on Sunday. And like I said, I may do another one on Friday because I want to empty my bins. We'll see what that looks like, or it may be the next Friday. I did have an idea to do ice cream scoops, but I don't know if I'm going to do that now. I think I'm going to build up my audience a little bit more, then offer the ice creams because I don't want that to be sitting because then I'll just have a bunch of flavors that I don't use or a bunch of scents that I don't use. So I want to make sure I build up for that one really, really good. So that may not be happening yet, but we are going to be talking more into the websites and all of that tomorrow. So make sure that you guys are here. Follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babe. I said meteor. What are media? I am Bubble Babes, BABEZ University everywhere. You can go onto the website, which is bubblebabesuniversity.com. Click community, join the community. It's free to join. There's information there, loads of information, and that is it. That is all I have for you guys tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow morning. We are here at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And that is it, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Everybody have a beautiful day. I need to go to sleep. I'm telling you, I'm so exhausted. Bye, y'all.